Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Devilish Simmer and today we are back in Cotsfields with Andrew Cots and we are going to be constructing our first public building. So, as we already know, Andrew Cots has purchased a communal lot for the town and he is building the first communal building for the town. He is building today a Fishmongers and we've got this small little plot, a 1x3, and we are going to fully construct the exterior of the building and the landscaping. We're not going to touch too much on the inside as that is going to be something that we will work on in a later episode after Andrew has sold the premises on and another sim that purchases the building at a later date to turn it into their family business, they will then go through an episode where they will do the interior of the building and set the business up. So let's jump straight into building the Fishmongers. So, where to start? Let's get the layout of the building first. So, it's not going to be a huge building. It is a small lot, so we can't build too big. And we've only got a small budget. So let's have a look. Let's start here. Two, three. How long do I want this? 2, 4, 6. Say 8. I think that should be big enough. Let's sort out a little bit of a exterior garden wall there. And going down the line of a garden wall, if we set up a perimeter, we'll use a fence for this. There we go. That should be alright. Okay. So that's our basic footprint, I believe. Right, so let's work a bit more on the building. So let's take it up a level and let's just put a platform down. And I want this to overhang a little bit as well. And walls. Okay. And a roof. Let's get that out of the way. So we're going to go for a 2-part roof. That might not work. Hang on. Can I make this work? Ah, yes I can. There we go. We have a little bit of a weird clipping going on there. Might be able to get rid of that if I shorten this roof a little bit. There we go. And if I can resize one of these roofs a little bit. Okay. Probably going to have to make that roof back to its original size. Or not. Okay. I hate doing roofs. They never work how you want them to, and they take ages to fiddle together. Alright. Go back for that. Oh. No, it really does not like that. Okay. I want this roof to be the same pitched heave. But I don't want it to stick out like that. Okay. Might have to go with a different tactic here. Nope, that's not going to work. Right, how about doing it like that? Again, it's not connecting this roof together here. Right. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to get the type of roof I want here. I will come back to the roof. It's going to take a bit of thinking. So, let's move on to creating the walls. So the shop windows will go round there, and then I want a different texture for the remainder of the building. We will go for that one, I think. I want it to blend in with the brick wall as much as possible. That might be a bit better. Yeah, I believe I'll have that one actually. So we want to take this all the way round. And moving on upstairs, we want that, I believe. Oh, we missed a bit there. That wants to be a wall. Okay. That's looking okay at the moment. So doors and windows, let's get these in. So we want a door for the main housing area of the building. And we need a door for the shop area. Which I will probably use oh, I'm not sure. I definitely want these windows. So they come in like a dark wood. So if I use that door then, we would be looking at the same sort of wood style. I would have preferred them to have been in black, really. But then again, they can match in with the windows throughout the whole house, so we can get away with that. Okay. Now a downstairs window. And of course we need an entrance area for our gated garden area. It's not really going to be a garden. And that won't work. Ah, that's because I've got a cheat on. So, there we go. If you have move objects on, cheat on, then you can't place windows and doors on diagonals for some reason. Okay. So that is the main structure of the building done now on the exterior. I may put some extra windows along the back. We'll sort that out in a moment. And we still need to sort out this roof. We weren't getting the roof that I wanted at all. And I do not know how to get the roof that I want. I know that I want an open pitch at the front. Like that. And we want to design it in the same style. Now I know that I want that. Now it's connecting the back of the roof that is proving the issue. Now I want this side to be a closed heave. And I want this to also be closed. I want that design. But I want this back roof to line up with the open front, which it's not doing so. So let's put a back piece on this. So we have that. So I can connect it up like that, but as soon as I try to raise it, it goes funny. Right, I'm gonna have to leave it like that, I believe. I can't raise that up. It's not working. Right, never mind. Let's sort out this front. Let's... yeah. And let's start getting some decoration into the street area. I think I'm going to bring this wall back a bit as well. Because what I'm going to do there, I'm going to put some bushes on either side to give a double layer here. So if I put large at the back, and we can put short at the front. There we go. And we'll just put short on this side. And again, we just need to fence that in. Oops. There we are. And I might do a bit here. Let's decorate up the street a bit. So, and okay, so we're going to move this telephone as well. And we're going to place this near the wall. Now the telephone that I have is a 2-part mod. It is a global default mod for the actual telephone unit to change it into just a standard plain telephone module rather than the over-the-top Sims blue thing. And the telephone booth is a mod that goes with it that you can just place over the top as decoration. Still fully functional as the standard telephone. And let's finish off these bushes. Okay. This whole time I've not actually been focusing on how much money we actually have here to spend. Luckily we've actually still got quite a bit left, so I didn't have to worry too much about that. Let's pop this bin out of the way. Don't know where to put it. Put it there for the moment. Okay. we need a light out here. And lights. And we'll put some street lights up as well. So let's pop this in the middle. And we'll pop one over here. Okay, that's coming together. And we need some trees. A birch. Yeah, we'll have a nice birch tree. And we'll place that. Let's centre that a bit more. Okay. And I would like something in this corner. That'll be fine. Okay. Just fill that gap in there. Oops. Oh. Now we need to put a little topping on that. Let's close it off. I will have that'll be okay. And pop a little edging around it. And we'll also do the same along these edges, just to tidy them up a bit. Keep sidetracking here. Let's finish off with these trees. I want to place this. Whoops, not there. That might be going into the building a little bit there. How about if I just turn it different direction? There we go. Great. There we are. Now I'm not going to do too much inside, but I would like to just add a couple of essential pieces in. So firstly, we need to add some electricity boxes on the outside would be a good start. Pop one just outside the front door. Round this corner. That one. Okay. Yep, I'm happy with that. So we're coming together. I would like to just quickly add in some essentials for the building. So this is going to be a Fishmongers. So let's add in a couple of displays to pop our fish into. And we're going to need, of course, a register. And I don't know. I'll keep it as it is there, I think. Or is that better? Oh, no. Let's keep it with that for the time being. And let's just give them a register. Give them a... no, let's give them a bit more of a modern one. That's better. Okay. And I forgot about an interior door here. They can't get through. There we are. Now, I think we may be okay for that section there. Right, some essentials. So we need a air conditioning unit. We'll have a medium one. Do we not have a rundown grey one? Is that the rundown grey one? Oh no, there's more options. That's the one. And I'm going to have to fit that in. Here. Brilliant. And we need a boiler. and a hot water tank can just come up here. Now we need to pop in some stairs somewhere. But before we do the stairs, we will just go round the garden area and we will just add in a bit of landscaping. Just to blend in some of the... Oh, that was a lot larger than I was expecting. Might have been a bit easier if I'd actually done the landscaping before putting in all the decoration. It's going to be a bit difficult to see around everything now. Putting a bit of dirt around the edging of the building just gives a bit of extra detail towards the look, as you wouldn't have like pure grass growing up right against all your brick walls. The edgings would be quite dead and dirty. Now I don't know if I'm going to put a fence in along this bush area yet, or whether I'm just going to leave it open. Just have a quick look. Gonna leave it open for the time being. So that's the edging of the building done, and the walls. Let's make it quite grubby around this section where the air coolant system is. And let's pop in some mud underneath the bushes. Okay. I'm going to leave the grass as the default grass, as it's not overly manicured, and as it's not a functioning garden that someone's really looking after. We don't want it looking too nice. That looks okay. Just sort out this section here. There we go. So, now I think the only task that we have left to do on this one now is popping in some stairs, and then we are near enough done with the Fishmongers, where Andrew can then sell the Fishmongers, and it can be bought off by a incoming sim into the town, where they will then do the interior renovations, and they can set the place up to be a functioning Fishmongers. And they can also build their own little personal staff area or living space upstairs. Now, stairs. I've not really left a ton of room to pop these in. Old Victorian style. Victorian? Tudor? What type of stairs would... Don't really want to have too fancy. Would we... Now them I would use mainly outside for like decking areas. They're very light. I want more dark wood. Would they be appropriate? Or are they too... You know what, we're just going to use them. How... we're going to go about this, I don't know. Let's move that out of the way a second. We might just have to move these a moment. Okay. Matching rails. There we go. And what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to close this off, and I'm going to use one of my stair mod pieces to lower this wall down the edge of the stairs, like so, which then will give me the ability to, when I come to decorate the room, the side of the wall of the stairs can be decorated matching the rest of the room. So it just integrates the stairs better to the rest of the room. And what I can do then, which I'm not going to do in this premises, but what I usually do is I'll put like an open archway behind the stairs, which is where I would put stuff like the boiler inside underneath the stairs as a little decorative item, and it just uses up that little dead space. But I think in this building I'm just going to leave it. Actually no, I won't leave it as a dead space. I will get rid of these, and I will sort out an archway. I want a tall archway. Where's the tall one? There it is. And we'll pop. Oops. And we'll pop. There we go. We'll pop the furnace inside. Not happy with the colour of that. It will stick for the time being. And I'm going to just change the colour of this skirt. That's better. Pink. Yeah, that one. There we go. So that is the Fishmongers now ready for its new occupants to take over and begin interior decoration and setting up the Fishmongers. So I will leave it there on this particular project. I think Andrew has done pretty well on setting up his first communal premises of the town. I didn't put any windows in the back actually. I meant to do that. I don't want to put too many. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm going a bit over the top now. That might. Okay, yeah, I can live with that one. I don't want any windows downstairs. Okay. We're happy with that. Any modifications can be done at a later date when the new occupants take over and change it to their required needs. But for a starting business and for a starting premises in the town, I think Andrew's done quite well on that one. So I'm going to quickly send Andrew back home and he will sell the premises on, and then we will head into the neighbourhood view and we will start decorating a bit of the neighbourhood and turning it into a bit more of a fulfilled place to live within. So, I've got to think how to send him home now. Telephone. Call the taxi, let's go home. And let's see how much we can actually gather back from selling this premises. Now, when we started, we had around about 61,000 simoleons. We've currently got 17,000. So let's sell it off and let's see if we get our money back or whether we actually make a profit on it or a loss. So, come on Andrew, go home. At least he can still use the taxi with these bushes outside. I was worried that these bushes were going to block access. So, you're now actually going to see that Andrew has got a much different house than what you're used to seeing. Which is a bit of a spoiler alert because you're not supposed to see this until a later episode. So, first of all, we need real estate and sell your owned lot. And we are going to sell the Fishmongers. The lot price is 38,000. Yes, I want to sell. So we have now got 56,000. So we've actually made a loss on that. Okay. It's not a massive loss. We can take that. He's developing the town, so that's what he's there for. So let's head straight into neighbourhood view now. And let's start making the neighbourhood somewhere nicer for them to live in. And spoiler, the new Cots house. That's what you get for filming in advance. So, as you can see, the neighbourhood is very bland. This is our Fishmongers that we have just set up, and it is probably looking the best premises so far in the town. And seeing as it is a tiny premises, that's not something to shout about. So, let's fill in some of this space and make it feel a bit more filled in and somewhere nice to be. So Cotsfields is based in the fields. It is a farming centre, so we need a lot of farmland and a lot of fields. So we're going to start up in this area, I believe. And we want this to be our main farming section. So where's our fields? Okay. So let's turn this into a big field. I'll put it that way actually. Try and line them up as best we can. They are probably not level. I'm not actually sure I even like that. Okay. Fields. We've got a big field down here as well. Some silos. I can't... Oh, there they are. So we'll have a couple of silos down here. And a windmill. Can go there. Some hedging might sort out this field up here. Okay. I'm liking the look of that a little bit more now. Okay, yeah. Do I want to put some midfield? I'll do them like halfway. Just section off the field a bit. Okay. I'm liking the look of that a bit better than what I was. Might just need to close it off a bit from the road. Okay. And a main thing that we need to do is connect the two sides of the town together. As we have a bridge missing here. So we can find our bridge. Here we are. And let's get this installed. There we go. Oh. The town is now connected a little bit more. So we've got some fields up here now. Some fields along here are coming into place. And we need a train line coming through. Now I know we have one somewhere. There it is. So I'm going to put 2 in. one in either direction. And I'm going to place like a mountain of rocks along all this edge. And the train line is going to run in front of the face of the mountain. Now I'm only gonna quickly throw down some brief rocks at the moment. I will go away off camera and like neaten it up and fill it all out and make it look 100% presentable. So all that will be filled out into a big rock face. Train lines going along. All of this will be filled in eventually with premises of living, residential and business and community lots such as parks, which haven't been placed in completely yet. And we want to decorate this section up here as well. So let's pop some more fields in here. And I'm going to put a little surprise in this field at a later date. So I'm not going to do too much on this field just yet. There is going to be a premises on here, which is going to be a certain resident, which we will come to later. So for now, it will just remain as an empty plot at the moment. I will just add some towers. For the time being. Now, why can't I place that there? Ah, there we go. And oh yes, I wanted to put some fields in this section. Okay. And I saw a barn somewhere. special effects. I'm not sure where I want to place them just yet. So I think for the time being, we've got some placements of some fields in. We've got some layout coming into place. It will just be the case of tidying these up a little bit, getting some fence lines in and getting some hedgerows in, and just detailing them up a little bit and getting them set into place, which I will sort that out off camera at a later time. And until then, I think we will just leave it there for today. We've got our fishmongers set up and we've got some detailing coming into the town. So we've done quite a bit today. So until the next one, happy simming.